What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about why do narcissists ruin trips, ruin vacations, ruin all. Anytime they're away from the house, you get prepared for just a tragic event. Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more. So if you've ever been on a vacation or a trip with a narcissist or a toxic person, you will understand that they like to ruin those trips or vacations. And of course, if you're new here, I'm a narcissist, actually a narcissistic personality disorder. One possible reason that a lot of narcissists and toxic people will ruin trips and vacations is because they are away from home. Typically, narcissistic people view home as a safe place for them to be themselves, for them to take the mask off and be who they need to be. So if you're taking them away from their house, away from their safe place, they feel uncomfortable, they feel insecure, they feel all the fear and the paranoia kicks in sometimes and causes them to act outrageous, causes them to give you the silent treatment on a road trip or something like that, to rage out on you on the beach or on a vacation. Even if you're just going to hang out with your friends and family that live out of town, they're still away from home, y'all. Narcissistic people typically don't feel comfortable away from home, so they tend to act out. Having a good trip or a good vacation with a narcissistic person is a rarity. It does happen, but it's a rarity, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. As y'all can see, I was actually on vacation while I was filming that little short video. And no, before y'all hop into the dang on comment section, no, I did not ruin that vacation. We were actually leaving. And my wife was walking in front of me while I was making that video. But yeah, I did not ruin that vacation. But like you see what I said in the short video, the YouTube short or whatever, that a lot of narcissistic people will ruin your vacations, will ruin your time together, will do a lot of damage to you internally, like mentally, physically, emotionally, because they feel like they feel like they are obligated. They feel like they are, they feel like they have power over you. They feel like they claim dominion over you. One reason, like I stated in the video, is one reason narcissists ruin vacations and how to ruin vacations and trips is because they're away from the house. The house is the safe zone. The narcissistic person's house is where they get to come home and take off the mask and be who they really are. You see what I'm saying? Honey, I'm home. Take off the mask. Rawr. You see what I'm saying? They take off the mask. They get the chance to kind of stretch their narcissistic, toxic ass legs and arms. Rawr. Give out the little narcissistic roaring yawn, and then they come for you. You see what I'm saying? They come for you. They attack you emotionally, physically. At home, they are who they are at home. They treat everybody else good outside the house, mostly, for the most part, a lot of times. But inside the house, they feel safe enough to be themselves and treat you horribly. So when they're away from that safe zone for an extended period of time, or you coming up on that time, that's why they tend to act out. That's why some of the narcissists act out, because they're away from their safe zone. They're away from their house. They're away from their location. They're away from that and whatnot. They're away from all of that. You know what I mean? They're away from all of it. So when they're away from the safe place, they tend to get angry. They tend to feel paranoid. They tend to feel a lot of paranoia, a lot of anxiety building up. So they act out on it. They want to go home. And yes, sometimes not all narcissists will ruin trips and vacations, y'all. So I noticed in the comment section, some people would say like, well, only time I feel like we were having fun when we were on vacation when we went on trips or vacations away from the house. That's the only time where I feel like I could be free and do what I wanted to do. So you see, you feel like you got released from a prison. That's your vacations and trips or your yard time. With that toxic relationship, that's your hour of rec time. You're in the yard for an hour. That type of dynamic. It's like a narcissistic prison. So they are the warden. They let you get your rec time. You see what I'm saying? You're out in the yard doing what you want to do. So sometimes that's how the vacations and trips go. You get to have a good time. You see what I'm saying? But most times with narcissists, they're going to ruin your trips, y'all. They're going to cause arguments. Like I said, any type of look, they are already on edge. And they're already ready to go in self-defense mode, because away from home, narcissistic people are going to be more defensive. So you see what I'm saying? So if you're leaving them, if you're leaving away from the house and whatnot, if you're leaving away from the house, their defenses go up higher and higher and higher. The further you get away from the house, the more the defenses go up, the more the guards go up. So once the guards go up, they're going to lash out. It's like a hair trigger. It's like they have a hair trigger now. They're ready to explode on you. They're ready to take over. They're ready to dominate you or say something mean to you or just deflect, just be on the higher defense. The further they get away from home, the higher the defense. So they're prepping for that. So we plan a trip in August, it's January. We plan a trip in August. I'm good in January. I'm good in February. I'm good in March, April, May, June is when things kind of start to go downhill. July, August. The day of the trip, if it's a road trip, any type of small inconvenience will set the narcissistic person off. Oh, you left my phone charger? I know I can buy it. There's literally 1,000 stores between our house and our destination, but that one phone charger was special to me because I bought that on Amazon, and you can't get that charger anywhere, not on Amazon. So I'm angry at you. You get the silent treatment the whole road trip. You get a silent treatment. Imagine getting a silent treatment on an airplane ride for 10, 12, 15 hours. Oh my goodness. I went to Australia. I went to Sydney, Australia very recently. I cannot imagine giving the silent treatment on a trip that long. But some narcissistic people would do because they feel inconvenienced. And if I feel inconvenienced, if I don't feel good about what's going on, why do you get to feel good? Why do you get to have a good trip? If I'm already internally messed up, why do you get to feel differently? Why do you get to do this? Why do you get to do that? And I have to feel this certain type of way. Narcissistic people hold grudges and they're jealous of you. So they don't like for you to be happy when they are sad, when they are anxious. They don't like for you to be confident and straightforward when they are anxious. They will try to bring your anxiety level up higher. You know what I mean? They just will. So it gets into that dynamic where you're dealing with a lot of narcissistic people, a lot of situations, a lot of toxic situations. You know what I mean? So I just tell people, don't play. Like, can you have a good trip with a narcissist? Yes, it is definitely possible, y'all. But you'll be on eggshells the whole time. Make sure you plan way ahead to make sure everything is taken care of. There's no ifs, ands, and buts, no holdups, no nothing, no inconveniences at all. You might have a decent trip, but sometimes when you're dealing with the wrong type of narcissist, you're gonna have a bad trip regardless. You can do everything correctly. You can go above and beyond the call of duty, but guess what? It still won't be enough for some reason. Some way, shape, or form, they're going to find something to push against you with. They're going to find something to argue with you about. They're going to find something, a reason why they're not happy, a reason why how in some way, shape, or form you didn't do enough. There's going to be something that happens, y'all. So I feel like you have to be prepared for that when you're dealing with narcissistic people. Like, you have to be prepared for it because this is how it's going to happen. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that type of dynamic. Well, how do we fix it? How do we have good trips? Sometimes you might have to take those good trips by yourself and enjoy your time. Enjoy your time there, because when you get home, you're gonna get it. You see what I'm saying? If you're with a narcissistic person and you start taking trips by yourself, when you get home, yeah, you're going to get it. You're gonna get grounded or in trouble or something like. It's not like you're a kid on punishment or something like that. You know what I mean? But that's how it goes, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I had to get my energy up today. Cutting this thing short, y'all. The Self-Love Journal is available on Amazon. I Love Me, a self-love journal by Lee Hammock. It's on Amazon. Link is in the description. Orlando, Florida, May 20th. Orlando, Florida, May 20th, 2023. Our next in-person huge narcissistic, toxic abuse, and self-love workshop is May 20th, 2023 in Orlando, Florida. It's going to be an amazing 8-hour event at a nice-ass hotel in Orlando. Refreshment served, lunch served. There'll be swag bags with personalized merchandise and things like that, and some intense workshops to help you get out of toxic relationships and help you rebuild that self-love. The link is in the description of every video from this point forward, y'all. rawmotivationscoachings.com, because it's me and him putting it together with another special guest. Stay tuned. See you in Orlando. Like, it's only 25 people max, y'all. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.